Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show, right here on WAT Radio, and you're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber Television, and on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. And we've got some people waving at us. What does I say? Get on there, like, subscribe, and comment.
If it's nice enough.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, I see comments sometimes, but I don't look at them. Because you don't know, I don't know. I'm just worried about that. But I've seen some nice ones, but I don't look at enough to know because I don't want to see any bad ones. But feel free to get on there and comment, and like and subscribe. That's right. And I actually think that, I could be wrong, but I think we're over 5,000 subscribers now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So that's really good. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel.
How does that rate with everybody else locally?
Well, that's for the BTC Fiber channel. They've got over, I remember though, when I was on there telling people, was trying to get to 1,000. You remember that? That wasn't that long ago. It don't seem like it, and now we're over 5,000. So thank you guys. We appreciate
it. All those people are not in Pikeville, Tennessee.
No, not on the comments, for sure. But you can watch every episode of the Albert Billy Show on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel, as long as all the original BTC Fiber shows. So be sure to go on there and check them out. Gina's doing Main Street Happenings now, and I did get to see Kelly and them did send me a scene from their show that they're filming.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're more than halfway through with the season, but they're wanting to film the season. But that'll be a good show, because I did. It was like maybe a teaser of an episode. It was quite a few minutes, but it was really good. Yeah. From what I've seen, it was really good. So that'll be a good show. It's something. What is it called? Cooking and what is it? Cooking and picking or something at the Lucky Star, something like that. He cooks and they play music.
Okay.
So I think that'll be a good show. So just stay tuned for that, folks. And but those are some of the new shows there. So check them out. And on local stuff, Papa, I can't believe it, but there's only maybe 4 announcements. I'm not used to that. It's always at the first of the year, though, isn't it? That's where you struggle to talk about stuff sometimes. But we do have some things going on this really depressing, gloomy day. And I think so anyway. It's not raining at least, so there's that. But I'm ready to see the sunshine again. I don't know when it's supposed to come back out, but I'm ready for it. Ain't you?
Oh, yes.
I'm not big on winter time. Not enough sunshine. But here in Pikeville, it's not cold at least. That's what I was going to say. At least it's not cold. I don't like it when it's bitter cold in the winter
55
either.
55 degrees?
Yeah, it actually feels pretty good outside. And it has the last couple days. So I do like that. But let's see. We do have some announcements. So, of course, we got some birthdays. I'm going to give me a drink of water here, because we got a few of them. So, Papa, we want to wish a happy birthday to the following people. These are birthdays celebrated February 5th through February the 11th. So here we go. Happy birthday to Melinda Holland on February 5th. These are February 5th. Happy birthday to Melinda Holland, Lois Smith, Ashley Blaylock, and Monica Johnson. And then on February the 6th, happy birthday to Addie Jagger. Hope I said that right.
Maybe Jaeger.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Could be Jaeger. Probably is. Addie Jaeger. Anna Blankenship, also on the 6th. Judy Swafford. And Vivian Sapp. On the 7th, happy birthday to Mariah Oakes. What's today's date?
Today's 7th.
Today is, that's what I thought. We just got one today, and it's Mariah Oakes. Happy birthday, Mariah. Tomorrow, Christy Walker has a birthday. Then on the 9th, Matt Jordan, happy birthday. And then on the 11th, happy birthday to Ashley Smith. So, happy birthday to all those fine folks I just mentioned. That was a lot.
You know how many birthdays you have?
That was quite a few, wasn't it?
Do you know how many birthdays you have?
Well, I know that this is a trick question.
You only have,
you only have one, don't
you only have one
That's
birthday.
right. That's what tricks people, isn't it?
But if people stop and think like you did,
Yeah.
they say, well, I don't have but one birthday.
That's
the
true.
day I was born.
That's just it. You gotta stop and think. People don't like to do that anymore, do they?
Takes time to stop and think.
Exactly. Bledsoe County Warriors and Lady Warriors will be taking on Van Buren County tonight in Spencer, Papa. That'll be
In Spencer.
Yeah, that will be a good game, especially the boys' game. I believe Bledsoe did beat Van Buren when they played in Pikeville, but they're pretty evenly matched. So that'll be tonight. Tip-off is at 6 p.m., folks. And on the 10th, on Monday, and you can listen to it here on WAT as well, but they'll have their next home game is Monday the 10th. It's against Whitwell, and that will be senior night, folks. So keep that in mind. If you want to go see them play, well, that's your last chance to see them at home play anyway. That'll be senior night. No, I'll take that back. There is one home game after that against Marion County. But they got a busy week next week. They play the 10th, 11th, and 13th.
3 games.
Yeah, that's a lot in 1 week. So they host Whitwell, and while they play on the 10th, then they have to turn around and play on the 11th, Papa, and go to Brainerd and play. And that's not going to be easy. And then on the 13th is when they wrap up the regular season. They'll be hosting Marion County. So that'll be the last home game. Then it's to the district tournament after that. And let's see, Papa. We got a big country breakfast at the Veterans Hall. It's going to be on March the 12th from 7 to 10. Is that right?
March the 12th?
It says in the paper, but it's tomorrow, ain't it?
Yeah, breakfast is tomorrow, so the paper's going to be something different.
Well, it says sponsored by Dunlap Stone.
We'll just read it, I don't.
Well, it says Saturday, March the 12th, but I'm pretty sure this is tomorrow, folks.
But does it say breakfast, or is it, are they having a dinner or something?
It says a big country breakfast. But pretty sure that's a typo.
You wouldn't be putting March the 12th in the paper now.
No, that'd be
It's
kind of
over a
dumb.
month away.
Yeah, I think we're almost certain it's tomorrow, folks. It's a big country breakfast at the Veterans Hall. It's going to be sponsored by Dunlap Stone. It'll be from 7 to 10 a.m. They'll have biscuits and gravy, ham, sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, hash browns, tomatoes. You can get you a cup of coffee, milk, or orange juice to drink. A modest donation is requested because that goes towards the Veterans Hall maintenance and operations. It's tomorrow, folks. Fall Creek Falls Fire Department will have their breakfast on Saturday, February the 22nd. That'll be from 7 to 10 a.m. Is that next Saturday or the next?
What day?
February 22nd. I guess that's 2 weeks
That'd be
from now.
2 weeks away.
That's a good one at Fall Creek Falls. It'll be on the 22nd, 7 to 10 a.m. And they'll have biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, hash browns, waffles with fruit toppings, fresh fruit, bacon, sausage, country ham, fried bologna, as Papa would say. You can get you some orange juice or a cup of coffee, glass of milk or water for a drink. Plates are $10 each. Children 10 and under eat for free. Okay. Now this is tomorrow. The Bargain Basement will reopen tomorrow, Saturday, February the 8th. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. tomorrow, folks. It's right here on Main Street at the Methodist Church, the Poplar United Methodist Church. So let's see. The $1 a grocery bag for clothes continues, whatever that means.
You get a bag of groceries for $1.
Oh, okay. That's a good
how many
deal.
pairs of pants are in there, or
Oh,
no telling how
okay.
many blouses or shirts.
Well, that is a
They
good
get-
deal.
That's a deal.
Dang,
That's
that
a deal.
is. That's a really good deal. I didn't realize that. Well, yeah, you need to go check that out, folks. That's tomorrow. A grocery bag, no matter what you put in it, it's just $1. They are sponsored, and it says they have lots of new items too, Papa.
Oh, good deal.
And they're sponsored by the United Methodist Women. Proceeds are used for their missions. And the list of missions donated to from sales is inside the Bargain Basement for all to see. Okay. They ask for clean, usable donations, or they're saying that's always appreciated. They do not accept large furniture or electronics due to limited space. That makes sense. Donations are accepted during open hours, folks. So go there and make you a donation if you want to. It'll be going to a good cause. February 19th, we got a blood drive, Papa. American Red Cross will be here.
Okay.
That'll be on Wednesday, February the 19th. And they'll be here from 2 to 6 p.m. They're going to be at the Senior Citizen Center on 148 Fraser Street. It says multiple power red time slots are available. I don't know what that means. What am I missing here? What's multiple power red time slots? I don't know what that means. Do you know, Ethan? Well, I don't know what that means, but hey.
You read it, didn't
You got it. Whatever they are, they're going to be there. They're going to be available to you. It's a multiple power red time slot. I've
Whatever
never
that
heard
is.
of that in my life. Never.
That is the first time it's been read over WAT.
Yeah, that's for sure. I've never heard that with any blood drive or anything in general, actually. But anyway, apparently they're going to have that. And that will be once again on the 19th of February. It'll be on Wednesday, 2 to 6 p.m. at the Senior Citizen Center. And hopefully that's all of them for now. Yeah, I think so. I think that's got it for now. So unless somebody's texting me an announcement or something. No. Okay. All right, Papa. Well, I guess it's that time. That time for trivia.
Out and have some. What do you call?
And don't forget, folks, that Ember's Ice Cream Shop is going to be open
Yeah.
this winter.
They're open right now.
Because normally they're closed to the winter, but not this year. They're
There's
open
cars
right
over
now.
there, buddy.
Yeah. Because they got food,
Yeah,
so
they have food instead of just ice cream.
that's right. That's good, too. Okay, I guess now I'm ready for trivia.
What do you call a guy's date? A guy.
A guy.
What would he date? Who would he date?
Well, heck, I don't know. I guess a woman.
A gal.
A gal, yeah.
A guy and a gal.
A guy and a gal. Yeah.
What's another name for?
That's what I
more-
called them when I take them on a date. Okay,
What's-
come on, gal, let's go on a date.
What's a moray? M-O-R-A-Y.
That's a moray.
No, that's
Oh, that's not it.
what's a moray in the ocean? Moray.
Lifeline? A moray. Algae?
No, it's
Fungus.
an eel. It's an eel.
Oh,
Moray eel.
really?
You did
Some
not know
people
that.
eat eels, you know that?
Yes.
Not this guy.
When I was a boy, I went fishing in the Squatchy River, And every time I caught a water dog, I cut my hook off in that mouth, buddy. I did not take that hook out of that mouth of that water dog.
What in the world is a water dog?
You don't know what a water dog
That
is?
needs to be a trivia question because I don't have a clue what that is.
Okay, in Chicago, what do you call an overhead railway?
Okay, let me think. Wow, I wasn't expecting that one. What are they called? Okay, what? Say it one more time. It's in Chicago.
It's overhead railway.
Do you know what that is?
What do you call it? Overhead train. Overhead train.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna know when you say it.
When you think of an eel in the ocean, it's an L.
They'll train. They'll train. Yes, I knew it was something like that. But I wasn't pretty sure if it was right. I didn't want to say L train.
What kind of tree produces cones?
What kind of tree?
Produces cones. C-O-N-E-S.
Pine tree.
Pine tree. What's the name of the movie Elvis? The movie Linus.
Well, didn't you just tell me the name of it? What was that question again?
The movie Linus.
What about it? I've never heard of that movie. But that was the answer, wasn't it?
Elsa.
Oh, Elsa's a main character or something.
She's the main character in that movie.
Okay.
In Barcelona, Spain, when you hear Bravo, where are you and what are they doing?
Run of the Bulls.
The running of the bulls. And when you say Bravo, what are you saying?
I mean, I've heard them say that, but good job or something. I don't know.
Ole.
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 What is that? Is that what that
Ole.
means? Okay.
That's what they want. That
Ole.
Ole.
Okay. I've
What
heard them say
does-
that too.
What does per capita mean? Per capita.
I mean, I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to think how to explain it. It's so many people in a space, I guess. I don't know really.
Per capita. If
I mean-
you get so much money. And
Okay,
and
that's
you
way
got
off.
10 people to receive that money.
Oh,
Per capita is each one. Each one.
each like a lot of times it's communities, isn't it?
It'd be a lot of money.
Yeah.
So per capita, that
Mhm.
means you got to divide that money
Yeah.
up evenly.
Yeah, they don't always want to do that.
Per capita. Okay. What do you call a snow abode or an ice abode? Ice abode. You're
Like
in
just-
Alaska.
Oh.
What would you live in?
Well, I know if I was in Alaska, I would want to live in a really cool igloo. But
Igloo.
It was really cool.
There you go. That's what you call it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now, what was the name of the stooge that had bangs?
The Three Stooges. Oh, crap. He was always slapping one. Mo. Is it Mo?
Mo. I thought you'd know that one.
That show is so dang funny.
If you're in grammar school, college, or pros, how much yardage does it take to make a first down?
10 yards.
10
You need
yards.
10 yards to get a first down. Unless you get a quarterback sack, and then it could be a whole lot more than 10.
In the spring, a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of love.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call a hankering for something? A hankering.
A hankering. Oh my God. A hankering.
It's 3 letters. Begins with Y.
Lifeline, do you have any idea? I'm mad at my lifeline today.
You don't have
I would have drowned today.
the lady over here in the office, do you?
I know. Like, what's the question one more
A
time?
hankering. What do you call a
I
hankering?
mean, a hankering. I've got a hankering to do this, but I've heard the expression, but
I told you it's 3 letters, and the first one is Y. I gave you all except 2 letters.
hankering.
A
It's
hankering
Y.
for something. You want spring to hurry up and get here.
Okay, right. It's the Y that's told me off. Crap. I don't know.
Y-E-N, yen.
Shoot.
Okay, you better to get this one. A
That was
well-known
hard.
paper cup.
Say what
company?
now?
A company that makes paper cups. What is the name of the most famous cup maker in the world?
The most famous paper cup maker.
Paper cup.
in the
Paper plate.
Paper plate. Okay.
Paper cup.
Lifeline, do you have a clue on that one?
Well, Dixie cups are black,
Dixie.
plastic, but yeah.
Okay,
Dixie
really?
cup.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Really?
Well, I couldn't think of any kind of company, though, that sells it. I was going blank. So I guess if I thought about Dixie cups, I'd have
Plates
said.
or cups. They make proper paper products.
Yeah.
That's all I have in.
Thank God today, because man, a lot of it. I'm glad we didn't have a guest today, because we'd have been dumbfounded by that.
Well, they would help you make
But they
it.
might have helped me. You're right. That is true.
They did. They would. You don't think
Wow.
they would have known Olay and
No,
Yen,
the yen one, no.
Eel and L?
I know. It was all kinds of confusion.
That's. Can you imagine how mixed up that was?
Exactly.
How did I come up with all those?
I know. That's what I'm sitting there thinking.
There's no.
Pretty clever.
There's
no
nothing
rhyme
that
or
I
reason.
read that gives me an idea of what to use.
I know. It's just like random
It's just
thoughts.
random. I jot things down when they come to me.
Yeah, that is smart to do that. More people should do that, including me, because I'll forget things. So yeah, that's smart that you do that. We'll say a big thank you to our sponsors before we go to commercial break. A huge thank you to the following people and places. Thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilberry Insurance, Scotty's of Pottville, Janine Boynton, Lisa Witter, and Michael Walker over at Bledsoe County Courthouse right across the street from us. Farm Bureau Insurance, that's Matt Massengale and his friendly staff. Morgan Brothers Barbecue. Remember, they got a buffet now, too. It's really good. Really good. And the Bank Walker Brewery. They were packed out last night. You can go there on weekends and watch ball games. It's good to go there like when UT's playing. They'll have the games on. It's just a cool place to go to, folks. Milldam Outdoor Adventures, Nickel Row Antiques, It's Lola's, right here on Main Street. Lee Station Baptist Church, The Daily Stop, best pizza in town. It's quilting time. I keep trying to catch her over there to ask about the loom part being open, but I've not got to do that yet. We talked about the Lucky Star earlier. You'll get to see a lot of the Lucky Star on that new show. I think she did say something about it probably be ready to premiere sometime in the spring. She did say that. Also, Dexter's Barbershop, and we need to get down there and film on location there too. We got a few places wanting us to come see them and film.
What about that?
Yeah, I know. So we gotta that'll be coming up really soon on the next few episodes, folks. But anyway, thank you to our sponsors. And stick around, folks. Coming up after the commercial break, we'll have some sports of all sorts. There's a huge game last night. And if you're a UT fan, you're going to be excited. And Albertology, of course. No telling from the way trivia was. I have no clue what to expect on Albertology today. And of course, we'll end it with some good old jokes for you. Hopefully, Papa can continue the streak of good jokes on a roll lately. So stick around, stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, connecting the Sequatchie Valley to the world.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show. And Papa, it's time to talk some sports. Oh yeah, you're listening to some WUAT radio and on to some Channel 18 and Channel 18 YouTube channel. Now, sports of all sorts, Papa.
Last Saturday, February the 1st,
Yeah.
Tennessee at number 8 entertained Florida Gators
Oh,
at number
I like
5.
That is a good one.
And Tennessee tried to make up for the
Beat down they received at Florida.
uppance they received at Florida.
That
earlier
was the
in
worst
year.
game of the season for them.
And
But they did it. They beat them.
They didn't just beat them; they beat them 20 points.
Yeah.
64-44.
Yeah, the defense has not played that good all year.
Can you imagine
They were
holding
fired up.
Florida to number
No.
5 team in the country to 44 points?
No, absolutely not.
That revenge was mighty sweet.
Yeah, they were motivated. I wish they'd play like that every game.
That was the largest win over a ranked team in program history.
Really?
20 points over
Wow.
a ranked team.
That is impressive, but I'm kind of surprised by it.
Okay, Tennessee men took on Missouri in K-Town on Wednesday night at 6
That was
o'clock.
another good one.
And Tennessee won 85-81, I think.
That was a barn burner, yeah.
That was a barn burner.
It kept going both ways. I didn't know if Tennessee was going to win that one or not. I remember watching it. I was nervous. I didn't realize Missouri was so good either. I didn't know.
realize that. But Ziegler was back.
Yeah.
He had been out of
He missed Florida. They won. That makes that win even more impressive.
it, but because he scored 21 points in this game against Missouri.
Yeah,
And he was high scorer.
that's true. Yeah, he come back with a bang, didn't he?
He came back with a bang. And Tennessee was ranked number 4, and Missouri was ranked number 15.
Yeah, I did. For some reason, I just did not know Missouri was ranked. I don't know how. I didn't know about them. I didn't know they was that good.
Well, the SEC is well represented.
Isn't
by
it,
their
though?
teams.
My gosh, it's loaded this year.
But Tennessee's record is 19-4 after this game.
That's a good
Missouri.
record.
Then on Thursday, our Lady Warriors, ranked number 19,
Oh, the Lady Vols.
Lady
Talking about the Lady
Vols.
Volunteers. Yeah, they beat Missouri.
they beat UConn.
Yeah. Yeah,
UConn.
last night they beat UConn. They beat Missouri, I guess, the game before that.
But UConn was ranked
But
number
last
5.
night, last night, yeah. And it was talking about what a great game that was.
And Gino was
I love
had to
seeing
be
him
on
get
the
beat.
opposing team, and I'm sure
He's
he
a sore
felt
loser.
he felt like I believe that Pat Summitt is dancing on her grave.
Oh, yeah, you know it. This coach she reminds me she has a lot of traits like Pat Summitt, like she really does. So
She seems to be always calm.
she's calm, but you can tell that they're disciplined, and they've not been disciplined since Pat Summitt, so it's nice to see.
Well, Tennessee, the first half, they let UConn be UConn.
Yeah,
But the
but it's
last,
still just a 2-point lead for UConn at halftime.
but still,
But the second half's when
I think
Tennessee
that
really exploded.
Gino felt like that he had the game in control.
Yeah, I don't think he was panicking at that moment.
But
Because Tennessee wasn't playing as good as what they did in the second half. They just exploded.
they
They went on a 13-0 run, and that broke the game wide open.
can you believe that
It was fun to
Tennessee
watch.
beat UConn?
I know, it was fun to watch. Because, it's not been the same since Pat Summitt. They played a few times since Pat Summitt's not been coaching. It's just not been the same.
Well, I don't think he even wanted to play Tennessee
No,
after Pat Summitt was
Well,
gone.
it took away from the rivalry. It really
Yeah.
did. But now this girl that win last night has fired the rivalry back up.
But I would think that if you score 80 points, you're going to win a lot of games.
Yeah, and now the Lady Vols, when they get on the roll, that offense, they scored over 100 points a bunch of times this year.
The biggest show or showcase is going to happen Sunday afternoon
Super Bowl.
at 6:30. It's going to be Super Bowl number in Roman numerals
And he's an expert on this, Pop.
LIX.
LIX, folks. He knows his Roman numerals.
What is that?
I have no idea.
L is 50.
Oh,
L is
I'm done
50.
wrong then.
IX is 9.
59.
66 is X is 10. You put 1 in front of X, it is
11.
9.
Oh, okay. See, that's so
L
confusing.
is 50, 59. But I didn't come up with that. It's Super Bowl number LIX.
It's weird, isn't it?
They don't say number 59.
That is weird. You think they'd just say it. It seems easier.
Well, it
is easier. Roman numerals
you
is
eliminate
confusing.
a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true.
People can't figure
No.
out which one that is.
No, they really can't. It's really annoying.
But it's going to be,
And it's really, no offense to Kansas City fans, but that's kind of getting on my nerves too. Like, I'm really over the Kansas City Chiefs right now. No offense to them, honestly, but,
they
they've
won last
been
year.
dominating the last few years. I'm ready to see a different team win it.
Well, we're going to be entertained for 2 hours or better.
Yeah, who they playing? Philadelphia?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. That will be a good game.
If you'll remember
That's
last,
so weird. Their coach used to be the Eagles coach. That's what makes that game even crazier. And he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, Andy Reid. He
Really?
did, yes. When
Well-
the Eagles won the Super Bowl against New England a few years ago, they actually beat Tom Brady in a Super Bowl. It was a great game.
beat Tom Brady.
Mhm.
That's an accomplishment.
That's a
right
huge
there.
accomplishment. And Andy Reid was their coach. And then after that, like a couple years later, he got this Kansas City job. Now he's won a bunch of championships there. So, man, he's had a great decade. That's for sure.
It's old hat to him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember this or not, but I think I said last week that I would go out on a limb and I'd pick Philadelphia. to
You
win.
did say that, yeah.
I did say that. So I
Maybe
don't know.
I will say this: it does seem like the refs do tend to favor Kansas City on a lot of calls. I know there's a lot of talk about that, but I think it's because it's happening. Like I think they are doing that a little bit too much, and when you do that, it becomes too obvious.
It comes.
You want to make it fair.
Mighty regular.
It does.
Okay.
Sadly, let's face it, these refs can be bought off very easily. But I don't know who's going to win. Because of that, it's hard to know.
It's hard to.
It'll be a close game.
It's hard to think that a ref can be bought off.
Yeah, but they can be.
But you know what? The thing about human nature is it'll always be human.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a greedy trait to that. Some people are a lot more greedy than others.
I think that greed is condemned in the Bible.
Yeah, it is, and for good reason.
I have some more sports.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about sports.
I want you to tell me, I'm going to give you a name, you tell me what sport they're noted for.
Oh, so it's a trivia sports.
It's trivia.
Okay.
John McEnroe.
He's a great tennis player with a smart mouth.
Venus Williams.
Tennis. She's classy, though. I've never heard her arguing with anybody.
Yeah. Oscar Robertson.
Basketball.
Very good. I didn't know if you'd know that one.
Oh, no, it was a tough one.
King James.
Yeah, LeBron James, ain't no king. Yeah, basketball.
James Harden.
Basketball.
Russell Westbrook.
Football.
Oh, basketball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He played with Kevin Durant for a while.
Larry Bird.
Basketball. The Celtics, baby. Heck yeah.
Paula told me one night this week
Yeah.
that Larry Bird shot 50 jump shots from the corner before every game.
Oh, yeah. I think he, I know there was times in his life when he'd practice on his own and take 500 shots a game.
500 shots.
Yeah. And to be that good already, it shows you the more harder you work at it, though, the better you get. And he's a natural.
I heard that Caitlin Clark would shoot that many shots.
She shoots a bunch, too.
She shoots a bunch.
You can't just not do it. As good as these people are, they are naturally gifted athletes, but if they didn't work on it, they wouldn't be as good.
You got to keep on your toes.
That's true.
Cam Newton.
Football.
What score?
He played for Auburn. I ain't really kept up with him in the pros much.
Bill Russell.
He was a Boston Celtic. Basketball.
He was the only man that they wouldn't let laugh. Because he had such a silly laugh. John Smoltz.
Oh, Atlanta Braves. Baseball.
What position did he play?
Pitcher.
Aaron Judge.
Why is that name not ringing a bell to me? Aaron Judge.
This year he was playing. I mean, not this year, but last year.
Football?
No, baseball.
Baseball.
Plays for the Yankees.
Oh, does he?
Aaron Judge, he's a home run hitter.
Is he? Okay.
Okay. Pancho Gonzalez. Got to go back.
Tennis?
Well,
he was probably a Spaniard, wasn't he?
Yes.
Probably really good on the clay, the red clay.
Bob Cousy.
I've heard that name, and I'm going to be mad because the sport has left me for a moment.
He was
Bob
with your
Cousy.
team.
Oh, yeah, he was a Celtic. Yeah, basketball. That's right. Man, they did have some great players.
Mike Ditka.
He was coach of the Chicago Bears. Football. He won the Super Bowl before. Remember the Fridge?
Yes.
I remember that group. They won it. They had the Super Bowl shuffle.
Jerry West.
Jerry West, definitely basketball. I wish I could have seen him play some.
Jerry West, we were traveling one day in West Virginia, and we came to a town, and on the outside of town on a billboard, it said hometown of Jerry West.
Oh, really? Cool.
He is the image of NBA
Yeah, that's him. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's Jerry West.
That's pretty
Ben Hogan.
commendable there. Do
Ben-
what?
Ben Hogan.
Ben
You
Hogan.
gotta go back a long time.
Oh. I've never heard of him, so I'll just have to guess. Basketball?
Golf.
Football? Shoot. Surprised you didn't say marbles or something crazy.
Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King, definitely tennis.
She's
And
on-
famous for Battle of the Sexes. And that's when I think of her, I think of those two things a lot of times.
Karl Malone.
Basketball. The mailman.
The mailman.
Him and John Stockton were a dynamic duo, that's for sure, for the Utah Jazz.
Broadway Joe.
Broadway Joe.
What was his real name?
I don't know.
Joe
What-
Namath.
Joe Namath. Football.
Football.
Yeah.
What
They-
school did he play for?
I don't know about school. I know he played for the Jets, though, didn't he?
Played football at Alabama.
Oh, did he? Did he just play for the Jets in the NFL, or did he end up?
And that's the only one I knew of.
Yeah, that's the only memory.
But he still
I've seen
is on
of him.
television.
Yeah,
He does
I saw
commercials.
him on something not long ago.
Yeah, he was noted for being. They gave him that nickname, Broadway Joe. He had a good time.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, where's that name come from? I don't get it. Okay.
They said that the home run hitter, Babe Ruth,
Mm-hmm.
he would like to have a good time too.
Did he? So they go on Broadway and have them some drinks.
No, they were in different time eras.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hammering Hank.
Oh, I think that's Hammer and Hank Aaron, and that would definitely be baseball. And he played for the Atlanta Braves.
That's enough. That's enough today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was good at that.
You've done real well. You've done real well.
I know. We could have just made that Albertology. Well, that makes up for the dang trivia today, that's for sure.
Okay. We're ready for
All right.
Albertology?
All right, Albert, yeah. I'm ready to
Okay.
hear some Albert.
I have some.
That's a good old Albertology.
I have some for you. If I can get to them here. I want to read this to you. I want to give this
What
to
is it?
Sandy Dodson.
What is it exactly?
Bledsoe County got a chunk of cash to help our firefighters fight fire and thus save lives and property for you and me.
Mm-hmm.
This was in the front page of their local paper last week.
Oh, it was? Okay.
And the article was put there by Sandy Dodson, the editor,
Yeah.
and it was a timely tidbit because it gave Bledsoe County over $200,000 to be distributed by the 5 fire departments in Bledsoe County.
Oh, wow. I
We've
didn't
got-
see this.
It's on the front page.
Okay.
We've got 5 different categories in Bledsoe County that is assigned responsibility for taking care of fires that
Okay.
happens to homes and property.
5 of them.
This is 5 of them. The state fire marshal's office in
Nashville, yes.
gave this money, and
Okay.
this number 1 department at 9 Mile got $74,330.
Cool.
9 Mile was number 1.
Okay.
Pikeville
Mm-hmm.
got $70,000,
Wow. That's
while Lusk received $42,000. That's number 3.
good. Well, that's
Rigsby
all good, though.
got $31,500,
Okay.
and the last of our 5 volunteer fire departments at Mount Crest
Oh,
did not give the amount of money they got. It did
well,
not give
that's
it.
odd.
So
I mean, it wouldn't be odd if, but since the others did, I don't really get that. But okay,
it was over $200,000 altogether.
that's really good.
So much thanks goes to
uh,
Sandy Dodson for putting this to the alert of the people of Bledsoe County, because those firefighters
it's volunteer.
Make you, when you put your head on your pillow tonight, you can rest easier knowing that those 5 departments of Bledsoe County have the fires in control.
Yeah, that's much needed money for them, isn't it?
That's much needed money. He told what they were going to do with some of the money.
Oh, that's good. I've had a few firefighters, you know, when they see me out, that they have thanked us for bringing attention to this subject.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know.
So
that.
people, I know I kept forgetting to tell you. I mean, it's been a couple of them, but it's. I mean, I'm glad that they said it, you know, because I know enough people don't know it. I didn't really realize it until, you know, you start talking about it on here. They have to have these breakfast and events all the time. Obviously, they have to do that because they need the money. It's volunteers.
I wonder if some of those men and women that are involved, it's not just women, men,
Right.
It's also women. I wonder if sometimes they have to dig into their own billfold to get some money out.
I'm sure. I would say so.
Because
I
they
would not
see
doubt
the
it.
need greater than you and I see it.
Yeah, I'd say so on that, Papa.
This is, I'm going to go to Aberology now. Bob Hope Bob Hope said this.
Okay.
If you watch a game, it's fun. If you play it, it's recreation.
Okay.
If you work at it, it's golf. That's Bob Hope.
Wow.
He always had a golf club in his hand when he'd make jokes.
Okay. He was a dang good comedian.
He was a good comedian. Better at making comedy than he was playing golf. Martin Luther said this, "Here I stand, I can do no otherwise. God help me. Amen."
Yeah.
Martin Luther said that. God is a sure paymaster. He always pays on time, every time.
That's true.
And William Cowper said this, "God moves in a mysterious way his wonders to perform." I had heard that in my life. I don't know where I heard it, but I'm glad I got to read it again.
Yeah, because I like that saying. I don't know if I've heard it, but I like it.
God moves.
I've heard that part. I have heard that. Yes.
His wonders to perform.
That's the part I hadn't heard about a lot.
You know, the first words in the Bible, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The heavens, He named every star.
Wow.
God named every star.
Yeah, that's, wow. Because we don't even know how many they are.
And all those things that He put out there in the heavens, the sun, the moon, and the stars, He put them there. And they're there for a purpose.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's in the first verse of the first
Yeah,
book
that's
in the
crazy, ain't it? Yeah.
Okay. Golf has made more liars out of the American people than the income tax.
Who said that? That's pretty
He
good.
didn't say who said. Mark Twain said this. One learns people through the heart, not the eyes or the intellect, through the heart.
Okay.
Helen Keller said this.
She was blind, wasn't she?
She was blind. She said, "I cannot see, but I can feel."
Yes, I've heard that. I remember studying about her in school.
Leonardo da Vinci said this. He was an artist.
Right.
Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first known.
Makes sense.
Then people they form their opinion about something once they learn something about it.
Right. Yep.
I heard this. I did not know Aesop said this. United we stand, divided we fall.
Who said that?
Aesop fables.
Oh, I've heard that, but I didn't know who said it.
I did not know. I didn't know he said that.
There's a lot of truth to that. That's for sure.
I've got a book, Aesop's Fables.
Okay. I didn't. I'll have to read that then.
I've got it laying right beside my chair.
Okay.
Aesop's Fables. It's just the tortoise and the hare.
That's from him?
That's from him.
No way. Wow.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 12 said this: a threefold cord is not easily broken.
I don't get it.
A rope,
Mm-hmm.
one strand of rope is easily broken. Two cords, but a threefold cord is not easily broken.
Oh, okay.
Be stronger.
Oh, okay.
Psalm 133 verse 1 says this: behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Yeah, I think
Beautiful.
I've heard. Yeah.
The
theme here is to unite, and
Benjamin Franklin said this:
mm,
we must all hang together or we will all hang separately. That was when they got ready to sign the Declaration of Independence.
wow.
He said that.
Well, it's true. I mean, divide and conquer is unfortunately, some bad people in this world's agenda. They conquer and divide because they can't. They can't have us united because that makes them not be able to do their dastardly deeds, I guess you could say.
Always keep your words soft and sweet, because someday you may have to eat them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure.
When it comes to work, there are many who will stop at nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Work is something that when we have it, we wish we didn't, and when we don't have it, we wish we did.
Yeah, that's a good point there.
The ugliest of trades have their moments of pleasure. Now, if I was a gravedigger or even a hangman, there are some people I could work for with a great deal of enjoyment. I wouldn't want to hang anyone, would you?
No, I don't think so, no.
Elbow grease gives the best polish.
What in the Sam Hill does that mean?
Elbow grease is something we have to put on to get a job done. So Brother Jim says that a Christian's life should be lustrous, meaning that we had a lot of things happen to us that polishes us.
Is that the elbow grease you're talking
That's
about?
the elbow grease.
Okay.
When you have to work, you have to work hard.
Right. Okay.
Confucius said this. Confucius, he's one of the wisest men that ever lived. He says, choose a job you love, and you will not have to work a day in your life.
Oh, that's very true. I've heard that.
I've heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know he said it.
No, I never knew that.
God gives the nuts, but he does not crack them. Our church secretary brought a fruitcake to work one day this week, and she gave it to us, and then she showed me the recipe.
Yeah, you like them things, don't you?
She had a cup of pecans, a cup of English walnuts, a cup of black walnuts in that fruitcake.
Mm.
A cup of 3 different kinds of nuts.
Wow. Was it good?
It was very good. She gave me one piece of it. Under the spreading chestnut tree, the village smithy stands.
The who?
The village smithy.
The village smithy.
The smith, a mighty man is he, with large and sinewy hands, and the muscles of his brawny arms are strong as iron bands. He earns whatever he can. His brow is wet with honest sweat. It is not work that kills men, it is worry. No, that's this.
What'd you do, miss a part or something?
This is it.
Dang,
This
that's
is the
long.
last
Isn't it? Oh.
about the village smithy. Interest any man who has ever been a boy, that immensely enlarged the audience.
So that made no. Okay.
That's the village smithy.
The village smithy.
Mark Twain.
What about him? Did he say this? upcoming comment?
No, that was Mark Twain.
Oh.
John Wesley said this: "Once in 7 years I burn all my sermons, for it is a shame if I cannot write better sermons than I did 7 years ago."
Oh, wow.
Jim showed me all his sermons that he had preached in 25 years since he's been here. He had a drawer full of them.
Wow. So he ain't burning them.
He didn't burn them. Samuel Johnson
I don't
said
get
this:
to burning them. That's kind of dumb.
"It is better to suffer wrong than to do it, and happier to be sometimes cheated than not to trust."
Mm-hmm.
Better to suffer wrong. Mark Twain said this: "We ought never to do wrong when people are looking."
Yeah.
This man
That's clever.
This man was sitting.
Get you a drink of water if you need it, Papa.
This man was sitting at his desk in an office, and he was working a game on TV.
Oh, commentating.
And his boss came through, and he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I was playing a game." He said, "Why are you doing it?" He said, "I didn't see you coming."
Oh, okay. He wasn't broadcasting the game, was he? At least he was honest about it. A lot of people would try to make something up in that moment. At least he was honest.
Told the truth. It is not work that kills men, it is worry.
Yeah.
Worry is rust upon the blade.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This is so true. A wound heals, but the scar remains.
Yep, that is true. Very true.
Mark Twain said this: "Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been."
Wow, I've never heard that.
I never heard of that.
Wow.
The whole duty of a writer is to please and satisfy himself, and the true writer always plays to an audience of one. He wants to write what he wants to say.
Yeah, I get it.
Ralph Waldo Emerson said this. He was a writer.
Yeah.
"Talent alone cannot make a writer. There must be a man behind the book."
True. Yeah.
Some people I enjoy reading more than others.
Yeah, definitely.
Carolyn always wanted me to go to the library and get a book for her, or get several books for her. I'd get 5 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
She enjoyed reading Western novels.
Oh, okay.
And Zane Grey was good at that.
Zane
Grey.
Okay.
Benjamin Franklin said this: "Nothing gives an author so much pleasure as to find his works respectfully quoted by other learned authors."
Okay. I get that.
You would like to think that other people are reading your work.
Yeah, definitely.
Writers seldom write the things they think. They simply write the things they think other folks think they think.
Yeah. Probably it's a little confusing, but I get it. There's probably some truth to that. Probably is.
Listen to this. "I conceive that the right way to write a story for boys is to write so that it will not only interest boys, but strongly..." Well, I lost that one.
There's today's first joke, folks. There's a good blooper reel right there, Papa.
You want us to go to the jokes now?
Oh, we can. I was just saying that, but yeah, we can do that. Because you completely lost the story there, didn't you?
I lost that one. I want to read this one. This
What
is
is
by
it?
Barber.
Is it a joke?
No, I'll do the jokes just in a minute.
Well, we got to be clear to the audience so they know.
This is one more story I got.
Okay.
Some 25 years ago, the customer sitting in Irvin Russell Pelton Jr.'s barber chair in Detroit, Michigan,
Well,
had
name
come
there.
back from a war zone with a horror he had seen as still fresh in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
So Pelton, the barber, let the man vent his rage about being in the war and what he had seen. And after he got his hair cut, he handed me an envelope. and it was a suicide note. Pelton read, and he told this to ABC News.
When was this?
In Lawton, Oklahoma.
When?
This was in 25 years ago,
Okay.
2000. It was more than a haircut that saved the man's life. It was Pelton's willingness to listen
As he was cutting his hair.
while he's cutting his hair. And now that he's retired from being a barber,
Mm-hmm.
he travels to all 50 states in his RV to
Oh.
give free haircuts to veterans
Oh, I like that.
and others that so that they will know that I care.
I like that. Yeah.
So he told this in Buffalo, New York to station WGRZ,
Okay.
and he's amazed by their transformation. He got that suicide note from that man and he didn't kill himself
Yeah.
because he found someone that was willing
Yeah.
to listen.
Well, yeah. Sometimes people just want to be
So
heard.
this is what he says: something as simple as a haircut can change a man's
Well,
life.
that is very true.
Can you believe that?
Oftentimes, it's something simple that does that. It's weird how that works out, but that happens more often than not.
That really did please me to
Well,
read.
yeah, it's nice to know there's still some good people in this world.
That's good.
You know.
Okay, you ready for some jokes now?
Oh, there's joke number 2.
I did not put that lid on me.
We've had a good segue to the jokes.
Okay,
What you got for us?
birthdays
Oh my
are
God.
good for you. The more you have, the longer you live.
Good point. Good point.
You know someone's from the South because they grow up knowing the difference between right near and a right far piece. They also know that just down the road could be 1 mile or 20 miles.
No. Isn't that the
People
truth?
from the South. When everything's coming your way, you are in the wrong lane.
That's happened to me before. It sure has.
Women will never be equal with men until they can walk down the road with a bald head and a can of beer in their hand and think they're sexy. Mark Twain said this:
No way.
I thoroughly disapprove of duels. If a man should challenge me,
Oh.
I would take him kindly by the hand and lead him to a quiet place and kill him.
Smart. Smart.
You know, Mark Twain was not his real name.
Oh, yeah, that is right. Well,
His name was Samuel Clemens.
yeah. Wow. Wow.
He was working on a Mississippi riverboat, and he heard this man say, as they were nearing shore, Mark Twain, 2 feet of water between us and the shore.
And so that's.
He heard
is a
that
catchy
word,
name.
Mark Twain.
Mhm.
He was telling, that's two strokes, 2 feet. That's a measurement.
Oh, okay. What about that?
He liked that name. And so we don't even know his name is Samuel Clemens.
That's
We
crazy.
know his name is Mark Twain.
Yeah. And I didn't know that it come from that. That's funny.
The drunk was showing off his new place. In the bedroom was a huge gong,
A
which
huge,
he called his talking clock.
his talking clock.
His friends said they didn't see how a gong could be a clock, but not to mention a talking clock. It talks, he said, I'll prove it. So he gave the gong a big whack, which of course created a very loud noise. And from the other side of the wall came a voice. You idiot, don't you know it's 2 o'clock in the morning? Boxing is like ballet, except there's no music, no choreography, and the dancers hit each other. L.A. police had a lineup. They asked each man to repeat the words, "Give me all your money or I'll shoot." At which one man shouted, "That's not what I said." Case closed.
That was a real dummy there.
Marriage is like a deck of cards. In the beginning, all you need are 2 hearts and a diamond. By the end, you wish you had a club and a spade.
That's 3 good ones in a row.
Now, this is life before the computer.
So it was much better then.
I can't even spell computer.
I know, trust me.
A keyboard was just a piano
Yeah.
before the computer. A web was a spider's home.
Right, right.
A CD was a bank account.
Yeah.
A hard drive was a long trip on the road.
Yeah.
A mouse pad was where a mouse lived.
Yeah.
I cooked using the 4 food groups: canned, boxed, bagged, or frozen.
That's me too.
Rise, if I must, but shine, it ain't happening. And listen to this.
Yeah.
A farmer borrows money from the bank to buy a cow, a bull. He wants a bull to service his cows. So he goes to the bank and borrows the money. But it turns out the bull is just not interested. So the banker finds a vet for the farmer, and then he goes to the farm to see how things are going with the bull.
Mm-hmm.
The farmer says, "What a great vet. That bull has serviced all my cows, all my neighbors' cows." "What did the vet do?" the banker asked. "He just gave him some pills," the farmer says. "What kind?" "I don't know, but they taste like mint." I thought that was very funny.
Wow.
Let me know when I have to stop.
That was a good one. One more. We'll tell one more. It'd be hard to top those.
A teenager lost a contact lens while playing hoops in the driveway. After searching, he told his mother that it was gone for good. His contact lens.
Right. It's not like you can
So
get
she
another
went
one.
outside and returned soon with the lens. He said, "How did you manage that, Mom?" She said, "You were looking for a small piece of plastic. I was looking for $150.
She was gonna try a lot harder to find it.
She did find it, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. God, those last
like
ones are
that.
good.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be hard to top the bull one though.
That
dang,
bull,
that's funny.
that was the best one I told her.
Yeah,
Not just today.
yeah, I know that's a good one. That's one of the all-time best right there.
I don't know what those pills were about, but they taste like mint.
So you can only imagine what he was doing.
Oh well.
Well, the streak definitely continues. Those are all good for sure. Don't forget, folks, if you want to go watch the Lady Warriors and Warriors play basketball tonight in Spencer, they're at Van Buren County tonight. Tip off at 6 o'clock. And remember, senior night coming up on Monday. So if you want to go to senior night, they'll be taking on Whitwell, and Mike Smith will have the call for you on WAT on that as well. And that's at 6 o'clock, so don't forget about that, folks. And in the next few weeks, we'll have some guests on here, so those will all be interesting, that's for sure. So stay tuned for that. They'll be really close to that. I think next week, hopefully, it will be one of them. There's 3 lined up.
I'm proud that people want to be on our show.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we're glad to have you. You know, that's for sure. Just gotta let us know, basically. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, thanks for joining us today, and I hope you guys have a good week, a great week, I'll say that, and we'll see you guys next time. We might be on location somewhere, they might be here, I'm not sure. You'll have to stay tuned and find out, won't you?
Oh,
to be continued.
Today will be Valentine's Day.
Is it on Friday?
It's on Friday. February
Oh yeah, because
14th.
today's the 7th. I didn't think about that because it doesn't seem like it ever falls on the weekend. It usually doesn't. So that is.
Well, I just happened to think of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next week will be our Valentine edition.
We're having a Valentine banquet at church for adults.
Well, you should have mentioned that on the announcements. When is it? Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Can people still go to it?
You got to contact the church office.
2849.
It's $30 a couple.
Okay.
You have to let them know if you want chicken or steak.
Right. Say
And,
food's good.
So far, there's been 21 couples that signed
Oh,
up.
okay. I'd say if you want to sign up for it, you need to do it soon. What's the number to call? 2849?
2849.
Okay. Yeah, call 447-2849 if you want to go to the Valentine Banquet at First Southern on Valentine's Day at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. That'll be a week from today, folks. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time on Valentine's Day.
And also, we're having a party for the people that want to come and watch the Super Bowl at church.
Oh, okay.
During halftime, we're going to have our service.
Okay, so that's on Sunday. Okay,
On
cool.
Sunday,
All right. Well, once again, what time will that be again?
6:30.
6:30 on Sunday. So we're gonna go watch the Super Bowl at First Southern.
Anybody watch the ball game. At halftime, you won't get to watch the festivities because that's when Brother Jim will preach.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, that's two things that we would not have known about if you not thought of. So I'm glad you did.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least you did. Better late than never.
Better late than never. I like that. That's a good saying.
It is. That made me think of one of them sayings I about said. I wonder who come up with that one. But anyway, that's it for this edition, and we will see you guys next week on our Valentine's Day edition. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Hey folks, Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks everybody for watching.